Hey, thanks for joining us. East 55th Street Diner is the place.
55th and St. Clair.
Yeah, and Tim Misny is the man. Getting Legal with Tim Misny. Tim, I've really enjoyed chatting with you about a lot of things, including you're giving me an education on birth injuries, medical malpractice, catastrophic injuries. And folks, I don't know very much about medicine at all. And if I am told by a medical professional, hey, whatever happened to your loved one, there was nothing that the hospital, the doctor could have done about it. And I go, well, I don't know any better. And I come to you and I say, hey, Tim, is there any recourse I have for this? What can you tell them?
John, short answer, don't believe them. I can't tell you how many times in 33 years my clients have been told by a medical professional that the tragedy that befell them or the family member could not have been avoided. And it is the furthest thing from the truth. When something bad happens, the client needs to call me. And here's what happens. I get all the medical records, and sometimes, John, we're talking volumes and volumes of medical records. Then we sit down with my medical staff, my doctors, my nurses, and we go through with a fine-tooth comb. And if that is the case, now the family knows that that's true. But in many situations, we find that it clearly is not the case, and the hospital breached the duty of care owed, and they are liable, and I make them pay.
Which means that they really didn't tell you that something they could have done, right, but they passed on it, and your client has a case.
Simply stated, it's a self-serving thing for them to say.
Well, sure, that makes sense. So, Tim, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how can they do it?
It's real simple, 1-800-55-MISNY. Visit my website, misnylaw.com, and if you call the office, you're going to meet with me, and if I take your case, each of my clients gets my direct dial cell phone number so they have 24/7 access, because it's very important for them to be able to communicate with me outside the confines of 9 to 5.
Wow. Tim, that's reassuring. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
Thank you.